Hello everyone, welcome to another final table here from Las Vegas. The 2023 Poker Masters Series rolls on live from the PokerGO Studio. We got a good one today. Event number 4, $10,000 no limit hold'em. 91 entries began, down to the final 6. Chief among them is that man right there, Mr. Daniel Negreanu, headlining the way. Chip leader Jonathan Little, Chino Rheem, Chris Brewer, Brock Wilson, and Justin Saliba will be joining him. Little is making his 4th career PGT final table. Chris Brewer, 8 PGT wins, absolutely on fire in 2023. And there's the man many of you came to see, Daniel Negreanu, the 2021 PokerGO Cup champion, trying to make a run here at the prestigious Purple Jacket. There you can see the event number 4 final table presented by StormX. My name is Donnie Peters. Appreciate you guys tuning in here on YouTube for us. This is a 1-hour final table preview. Be warned, we're cutting this thing off in an hour, okay? Final table payouts right there on your screen, presented by Volato. Check them out at flyvolato.com. $218,400 up top for the winner.
The guy's a legend, man. He runs out.
Going to start things off here. 25,000, 50,000 on the blinds.
This guy gang. This is how it started. We played a 2K no limit freeze out heads up match, you know, for 2K.
Negreanu's in there right from the start.
He gets in his queen jack
King
off
10
with
off.
my aces, and it comes blank queen jack. So I own 2K.
To 100K out of
We
the
would do another
hijack
one.
seat.
He gets in queen 7 suited versus my jacks, flops a flush, I'm dead. So he's up 4K. And then I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna go play the game. We had a game there, right? And I said, here, I owe you 4K. I'm going to get chips and give it to him. He's like, let's just flip for it. Let's just high card for it. This is how he got me. He's just like, let's just high card for it. So I'm like, all right. He picks over like a king, I pick a deuce, he's up 8. He's like, double or nothing. I'm like, all right. In my head, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna lose like 10 in a row. I gotta win one of these. He won every single one.
Chris Brewer with the 3-bet jam all in. The solver approved ace 5 of clubs gets it through.
Yeah, you live and die by the flip sword.
Yeah, with him, yeah. With him.
Yeah,
shout out to Gang if you're watching this. He said he's going to watch this. Shout out to Gang.
I want to go out to New York.
I've never flipped with Dylan. I know a better player when I see one.
A better flipper?
There is the Purple Jacket.
I know
you guys can see the leaderboard top 5 right there. Vladis Tomasauskis, kind of surprised that we don't have him at the final table here in event number 4. He made the first 3 final tables of this series. He won event number 1, he won event number 3, and then 6th place in event number 2. The Purple Jacket is very much his to lose at this point. More than 500 points entering into the second half of the Poker Masters Series.
You're going to play the mixed game.
10 events in this series. Open up with 6 10K events, then we get into 3 $25,000 buy-in events, and then the $50,000 finale will wrap things up.
Wait, there's Super Howler before the PLO series?
Yeah, because the reason they did that is because there's a Monte Carlo Triton.
Okay.
They wanted to get some of those guys before they left.
The best solution would have been somehow to switch the mix and the PLO.
I told them that, but it was too late now.
I understand, like hotels and everything.
Well, you don't want to piss that group off because they're wacko.
They all wacko. Also, I think it is reasonable at some point, like if you announce the schedule and people plan for it.
But it would have made so much more sense, right? Mixed, PLO series, super high roller.
So, but that PLO Super High Roller, it's only just that one event, right?
Yeah, nothing.
Like the Super High Roller Bowl is only the 300.
They've never had a Super High Roller PLO, but they're having a PLO this year.
Yeah?
No, I'm saying the Super High Roller Bowl is only one event, right?
Yeah,
That's 300K.
But the 100K is going to be a rebuy instead of
Wonder why you took so long to shove.
I think that's a better format.
Yeah, well, especially for PLO.
Yeah, he did. I had queen 7 off. I was like,
PLO.
dominate some stuff.
The money just goes in.
Yeah.
He must have easy decisions.
It'll be a fun
I love it.
Yeah, I'm looking
I
for
was
it.
like,
I think
I saw
the
Juice,
Euros
I was
will
like,
come
God.
for it.
I was like,
it'll be.
Ace,
it's
you're
gonna
like
be a big
fuck right
tournament,
there.
yeah.
This. Yeah, ace.
I think it might have
I
like
know what
70
you're doing.
entries or something.
Yeah, I don't think you're
Really, that many?
It'll have more than 300.
I think for sure. I think the first one is gonna be super big. I think you're gonna have just like basically whole private games that'll just decide to play like the first time. I don't know if they'll do it like the year after, but.
If you are tuning in on YouTube watching us, thank you very much. Hit that like button when you come on in. Give us a subscribe on the channel as well. I know we're only here for a 1 hour preview show today of this final table, but
poker coaching coaches over here.
let's
What's
see if
going
we
on?
can
Team poker coaching.
get us up over
I felt
500
that
likes
coming.
before that hour is
Team
done.
poker coaching.
Yesterday was the
Set us a little
CLC
record
table,
for
today's
this
the
series.
poker coaching table.
I can go tell
I'm
my
gonna
bosses
see
that I did a
which
pretty
one
good
plays
job.
better.
How much?
Saliba here is
I'm
all in
Right,
from the
I'm
small
gonna-
blind. Chino Rheem opened it up at the king queen off. Saliba jamming the ace 10 of hearts.
580, and the big blind is 50, so that is like 12 bigs, almost 11, whatever. I have a gambling hand,
Technically,
Mr.
Seth.
Saliba.
David,
580?
I mean, Seth does stuff for them still, but like, I think technically
Doesn't
Stevie
feel
and
right.
Jason
Feels
all
like a little
on
too
the
much.
hostel.
they were, yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't.
Is that Matt Sid?
Fold.
King queen suited.
You got your hand, king queen.
Chino Rheem does give it up, and
What'd you have?
Saliba's going to take that one down.
Ace 10 suited.
Suited, I don't know.
If you do
I don't
want
know
to
what I-
continue
you
watching
can't
this
help it. You
final
look at Saliba
table
like,
after
oh,
the
hell,
1 hour
I got
ends,
this one.
head on over to
You'd never fold.
PokerGO.com.
That's the
Pick up a subscription monthly,
Offsuit.
quarterly, and annual
off, just
plans
take it.
available.
Yeah.
Nice
The
hand.
best deal that I can offer you is you get an annual subscription. Use the promo code DREAM20 to take $20 off the price.
But
That's going to bring it down to, I think, right around $7 a month is what it equates to. So, pretty good deal there. You're going to be able to watch the remainder of the Poker Masters whenever you want. You can join us live every single day. You can catch it on demand, however you please. We're going to lead right into Super High Roller Bowl. We've got a new season of High Stakes Poker and a new season of No Gamble in the Future running right now.
3
A
blinds
lot of
less,
stuff
I'm in there
happening
with you.
here
Yeah.
on
sure.
PokerGo.
So if you had no chips, you'd gamble.
Wow. If you had 450 instead of 580, I don't know.
Shout out to all of our mods joining us today. Jimmy Bluffett, Christy,
I call
Russell.
every time.
I see you guys. Appreciate you as always for joining in. Ian, what's up, my man? How you doing?
That's a ROM. I was wondering who that was in line that looked like that. I
being
was like, who
sneaky
is
right
this guy?
What did I do?
I'm just asking, are you trying to be sneaky right now? And let me in.
Always. Always.
Just asking. Just asking.
Wow.
So how much? 110?
I could not wear that.
I mean, they've got to get that on camera, right?
I'm gonna be sneaky too and just call with the best hand.
Fair enough.
I saw him in line. I was like, who is this guy?
Three-way action here as Chris Brewer flops a diamond flush. Brewer opened it up to 110K with the 5-4 of diamonds. He got calls from both the blinds, Negreanu in the small blind with the 10-9 of spades, Chino Rheem in the big blind with ace-deuce of spades. Not much there on that flop for the other two players. Negreanu does have a pair of 10s, middle pair, but monotone flop. We'll see how he wants to proceed out of position against two players. Checks over to Brewer, and he does bet 90,000. Sizing small on the continuation. Check raise here from D-Negs up to 225. Rheem gets out of the way. Interesting spot here for Brewer. Can elect to just call, play it a little slow, can obviously raise it up a little bit more. Did flop a flush, but may want to apply a little bit of protection against hands that include a higher flush draw in them.
All in.
He goes for it all. Negreanu with the quick fold, and Negreanu's day starting off going in the wrong direction. He lost that first spot. He opened the king-10 off. He got 3-bet jammed on by Chris Brewer. Here he loses this one to Chris Brewer. So Negreanu now dipping below $1 million in chips. He's got 815K. But still plenty to play with.
Can I have an ice cream too? With lemon and honey, please? Thank you.
Middle set.
That's what I put him on. I put him on bottom set. I put him on 7.
That's what I was trying to pretend.
Regular? Normal. No sugar.
I guess Chris just had it.
I do have it sometimes.
Very possible.
It is.
Give him that 7 of diamonds. What's he going to do?
I know.
Good. I'm okay.
Quickly up to 200 likes on the YouTube video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, this is a 1-hour final table preview of event number 4 here at the 2023 Poker Masters. My name is Donnie Peters, flying solo today, but
Oh, you guys think I have something fancy?
Ice cream
certainly
tea,
enjoying
lemon
it,
and
being
honey,
on the
no
call.
sugar. Thank you.
Enjoying all of you out
That's
there
sugar
tuning
enough
in.
for me.
If you are on YouTube and you do want to chat,
Of a diamond.
subscribe to the channel so you can engage with us. Let us know where you're watching from. As we say on
No
this
set,
channel
no bet.
often, location, weather, and beverage. Our little version of ASL, if you want to go back to the old internet chat room days. Negreanu here involved again on the button, raises to 100K with Jack 3 of hearts. Little defending out of the big blind with 10-9 off. Ace, 9, 5, 2 clubs.
You're gonna find that one.
Little's got middle pair here. Negreanu's got nothing but jack high. Little checks. Negreanu bets 75K.
I'm a pit low.
Little makes the call. Little did come into this final table as the chip leader. Ace pairs the board on the turn. Little checks again. Probably feeling pretty good about his hand right now. 2 pair.
That's the bluff.
Decent kicker. $425,000 in the pot. Negreanu goes for a second barrel here, 175K. Negreanu loses this one. He's going to be 0 for 3 on the start here. All right, Little does make the call. Negreanu going to need some help here or barrel his opponent off of this hand. 6 of spades on the river. Little checks. Only way Daniel's going to win this one is if he's able to bluff Little off the hand. Here we go. Look at this. $415,000 for Negreanu. Almost all of his chips are in the middle. You guys can see on the bottom left of your screen right there, Daniel has 50,000 behind. So 1 big blind he left behind.
What'd you say it was?
Raised on the button and is on a triple barrel bluff here with jack high. Will Kid Poker get this through? Jonathan Little in the tank right now. He has the chips in hand. That little card that Jonathan Little just tossed in is a time extension card. As Little mulls this one over.
I don't think it's correct. I think I'm not supposed to do it.
He does make the call, Jonathan Little, and he is going to pick off this bluff from Daniel Negreanu. And just like that, Daniel Negreanu is down to a single big blind as the chip leader. Jonathan Little picks up even more chips and is now approaching $4 million in his stack. Wow. Talk about a horrendous start for Mr. Negreanu. Final table chip leaders here at the 2023 Poker Masters. Aram Zobian, Bin Wang, Michael Rocco, and now Jonathan Little. None of the chip leaders to come into a final table were able to go on to win. That said, I think anyone would take coming in with the chip lead. What do you guys think, chat? Do you like the triple barrel bluff there with the jack high from Daniel? Let us know in the chat. to have an interesting dynamic here now with Negreanu sitting there on one big blind. So the other player is very much aware of ICM, the pay jump at hand. The pay jump right now is just about $18,000 or so. These final 6 players guaranteed $54,600. The next spot, 5th place, will get $72,800. Rheem raised here to 110K, and Brewer defended out of the big blind. Brewer then check called 100K on the flop. Check here on the turn. Rheem does have the best of it with 2 pair, aces and kings. Brewer sitting with an inferior 2 pair, aces and tens. Brewer checks the river.
Nitty check.
Rheem checks behind, citing that he's making a nitty check, and he'll take the pot there. Chino Rheem been a poker pro for quite some time, 3-time WPT champion. Notably, made a big splash on the scene back in the 2008 WSB main event. He made the final table there. I think everyone remembers that one. Rheem here going to come in with a raise. In the cutoff seat, ace 8 of hearts. Makes it 110K. Jonathan Little, the current chip leader, is on the button with 2 4s. He's going to 3-bet to 300,000.
This line doesn't play, does it? It's way out there.
It's not an official betting line now. It's just
So only what cross plays? Is that what you're saying?
You made such a good point to throw yours way out. I'm kind of confused.
That's 4.
Action now back on Chino Rheem. Spot here where Jonathan Little as the chip leader, given Daniel Negreanu sitting over there.
Play.
With 1 big blind. He's able to apply a little bit of pressure in position. Chino is going to make the call, so we're going to a flop here. Ace, King, 10. Top pair and backdoor hearts for Chino Rheem. Jonathan Little with the under pair to the board, but being the pre-flop 3-better in position, type of flop he will likely want to represent, and he does. 250K. Chino's not going anywhere just yet. Makes the call. Jack of spades on the turn. Action here on Rheem, and he checks. Little going again. 400,000 is the bet this time.
See what the hell's wearing. What's this outfit?
Time extension deployed by Chino Rheem as he thinks this one over.
Oh. Yeah, I couldn't pull that one off. Nor could I.
Chino Rheem does give it up, and
Nice hand.
Thank you.
the chip leader's pressure
You want to tell me now or I have to wait?
works.
Do I have to wait, or
You can wait. You
Sick
can
play
wait.
with pocket pulls.
Do you see my card?
Well, I had queen 10.
You hear that from Chris
Wish
Brewer
I
there?
had queen 10.
He just called Jonathan Little's hand. Well done, sir.
Good fold.
Jonathan
good fold.
Little, a poker pro out of New York, New York.
I just had one
Former
pair.
WPT Player of the Year. Owns PokerCoaching.com, as you can see there by the patch on his shirt and the hat. Got a couple other representatives at this final table of Poker Coaching. Brock Wilson wearing the patch, Justin Saliba wearing the patch. So a little bit of a Poker Coaching takeover. Negreanu here under the gun with King 9 off. Negreanu does have a single big blind. If you're joining us late, Negreanu has lost the 3 pots that he played. The biggest was a triple barrel bluff against
No way.
against Jonathan Little. Jonathan Little
That's so funny.
picked him off with what was ultimately 2 pair on the river. Negreanu is going to call all in here from under the gun with the King 9 off. Chino Rheem raises it up with the King 10 off.
I had ditto and Sean went till
He
it
has
Cypress, and it changed my
Negreanu
fucking
in
life.
some pretty bad shape here.
He told me, he's like, stop playing
Action
good,
over
just
to
do
Brock
what,
Wilson
he's like, just
in the small
be
blind. He's
clairvoyant
got
and win money.
Both of
like,
those players
what?
dominated, but that King Queen off is going
like, yeah,
into
you
the
just have
muck.
to feel the call.
Saliba with
That's
2
right,
10s
son.
here in the big blind.
It does seem like he's feeling the cards when he plays a lot of the time.
I mean, dude, since he told me that, I've just ran super hot. He blessed me.
One.
What?
You mother
Justin
flower.
Saliba is
Mother
going to
flower.
re-raise all in
Husband
here
dog.
out of the big
And it's
blind.
more this time.
Saliba is all in for 730,000. Would be right around a third of Chino
Because his range
Rheem's
is just
stack.
like so many hands, he doesn't want to put in the big blind next hand, so it's just like so many hands. So, you know, this was nutted versus him.
What was that?
That.
Damn.
730,000.
How much?
730 total.
Let me just see how much I have left if I decide to gamble. Oh, you got 2 9s? Your favorite hand? I need you to have your favorite hand. Mother flower.
I think you made a good fold.
Hand over there.
All right, Chino Rheem gives it up, and here we go.
Okay, at least I'm
Daniel
in my
Negreanu
king
is all in and at risk. He's got King 9 off up against
I was
Justin
right.
Saliba's
Yeah,
pocket
Daniel.
10s.
Okay, there's 2 kings left. I just need 1.
Chino Rheem folded a
One
king.
spades.
What kind of spot are you?
Brock
King
Wilson
9 and
folded
King
a
10
king.
versus
Wait.
2 10?
He's supposed to get chips from Chino, right?
It's in the pot, yeah. He gets
Yeah,
125. I made it 175. He gets
Yeah, he gets
125.
125.
Correct.
Yeah.
How we're
Thank you,
flipping.
Chris.
No problem. I just looked. I was like, something's...
7,
Hey.
6,
Spades working.
deuce on the flop.
8 of spades.
2 spades are out there. Negreanu with the only spade.
Something fun.
Something for a sweat. Did you get your 125?
Yeah, he just got it.
8 of spades on the turn.
spades.
But there's only 110 left, which is fine.
Quite a good
Lot of
card
fives.
for Daniel
Bunch of fives.
Negreanu as he
Lot of
looks
spades,
to
right?
Yeah.
stave off elimination here.
I think it's going to be black.
16 outs for Negreanu.
Just the king of clubs.
Feels like a club.
King of clubs.
I think
oh,
I
you
had
had the
it.
king
I
of
think I
clubs
had
in
it,
the 10
yeah.
diamonds.
6 of spades it is.
Like it.
Send the man his money.
And Daniel Negreanu is going to
Not a double, he gets a triple.
Basically.
triple up and then some. He goes from 50K to 350K on that hand when you consider the action that was out there, the big blind ante, the
You beat
small
me
blind, the
too,
big
bud.
blind, etc.
I'd rather you beat me
almost
for
called for a
50
bunch
than,
of spades.
than me lose
Negreanu goes from 1 big
175.
blind
Spades
up to
obliged.
7.
Yeah.
The only bad news is that now he's in the big blind. He's got to post that big blind ante for 50K.
Thank you.
And he's got to post the big blind as well. So 2 of those 7 big blinds are going to be out there again. But a little bit of breathing room for Kid Poker. Still 6 players remaining here at the event number 4 final table at the Poker Masters.
Happened on my chest.
My name is Donnie Peters. Thank you for joining us. You are watching a 1-hour preview stream of
Jonathan
this
bless
final
me.
table. The full
Justin
final
just
table
has
can be
it.
watched on PokerGo.
You're really going to make me wait?
Head on over to PokerGo.com if you're not already a
That's what you had
subscriber.
before?
Pick up
Yeah.
one of
Me
our
too?
3 plans. We've got monthly, quarterly, or annual available.
Stop it.
The best offer is if you get an annual plan, you use the promo code DREAM20
when
you sign up. That'll save you $20 off
That'd be funny, right?
I think it's so much more
the
savage.
full annual price.
No, you're the winner. That's what I said. Force.
I don't know why I'm sweating. Oh my God. Hold on, I might actually
Action
not
folds
play.
here to Justin Saliba in the
that-
small blind.
that's
He
why you're
puts
sweating.
Daniel Negreanu all in.
got a good
and
hand of
Negreanu
baccarat.
finds about a
Natural nine?
bad as a
Natural
hand
eight.
as you could
Natural
find here with the 6 deuce off.
Then he's dead if he hasn't straight. In baccarat.
I'm just gonna fold.
Yeah.
Negreanu's going to fold that one.
Yeah, you ain't calling that one.
you
I
can't
was trying to
call
figure
that.
out a natural 8 that you'd be calling. I was like in my head. I was
It's
like,
not 2 fours, obviously.
yeah, and I was like, I guess 5-3 suited.
Yeah, I would have called that one. 6 deuce off.
Hit that thumbs up, hit that like button if you are watching on YouTube with us. Throw us a little subscribe, hit the subscribe
Hey,
button
gang,
as well.
Justin's getting on my nerves. He
We
keeps shoving on
appreciate
my
you all
opens and
tuning
shit.
in.
They're dealing me in.
He keeps shoving with the best hand, gang. What am I supposed to do?
Jonathan Little here under the
keeps
gun.
bluffing me
Chip
with
leader,
fours on
more than $4.5 million to
4
start
line
this hand. He
boards.
comes in with a raise. King
both have
7 of hearts.
18,000 overs.
One pair's not
Makes it
that bad.
110,000. Chris Brewer
both
next
had
to
just one
act
pair?
has the ace queen off. In case you are wondering, this final table is live. Slight delay for gaming regulations, but we're as live can be out here. And now we have Brock Wilson picking up the ace king. First 3 players to act on this hand. Good hands to get involved with and better as we go. Little opened to 110K with the king 7 of hearts. Chris Brewer flatted the ace queen off. Brock Wilson has just over 10 big blinds in his stack. He's got ace king off, and he is going to go all in here. Justin Saliba's got an ace 10. That's into the muck. Negreanu nothing to play with. 9-5 off. Chino folds the worst hand in poker. 7 deuce off.
How much is it?
Jonathan Little's out of the way, and now it's on Chris Brewer.
5-10.
He does make the call, and he's going to see the bad news that he is dominated. Brock Wilson
King,
here
ace, queen.
in a great position to double up,
Need a queen for a page on.
You do.
get up over
You
$1
do.
million in chips.
Chris never loses these spots.
10, 8, 3, 2 diamonds on the flop.
9 again?
Chris never loses his spots. He's like, what?
Wilson still out in front with that ace king
I
high.
was thinking, like,
Also
it's
has
fun-
that
it's such a
king of
fun
diamonds
change.
in his hand. 7 of spades
Like,
on
I
the
kinda
turn.
think it's just
Doesn't do
queen
it.
of clubs on the
Brewer
roll.
is looking for a queen and a queen only.
Actually, I feel like
3
queen
outs
diamonds,
here.
'cause he
1
has
card to
queen
come.
diamonds, still more fuck you. Good game.
3 of spades on the river, and Brock Wilson secures the double up.
Can you beat a 7, Jonathan?
5.
I had king 7 suited.
So you can.
I would have won. Yeah.
Damn. He gambled it. Ripped it in Brewer.
Wilson
No.
up to
Thought he had a good hand.
1.255 million there. Chris Brewer
Yeah,
takes a little bit of a hit, but still pretty healthy, sitting in second place on just over 2.6
That is
million.
10.
Negreanu still the shortest stack there, 225K.
I guess I would take jacks. King queen suited would be cool.
Still 6 players remain here at the event number 4, Poker Masters final table. $10,000 buy-in. There were 91 entries total in this one. $910,000 in the prize pool. First place, $218,400. These final 6 players guaranteed $54,600 total. Wilson here, fresh off that double up, comes in with a raise to 120K with ace 10 off. Everyone
Mixed
folds,
range,
and Wilson picks that one up.
I didn't play much.
Yeah.
Lost small, but lost small. I didn't play much. It's literally like, it's like crack when you start playing, you know what I mean? And when I start playing, I can go to like 5 in the morning. I was like, bro, I got
Yeah.
a final table. What are you doing? Just,
That's why I'm glad I found those 3-minute 3-minute blitz
matches?
games.
Yeah.
I was just sitting in my iPad, like just in bed until 8 in the morning, just like, yeah, it really is like crack.
Yeah.
Playing those things.
How much crack do you think Justin's done?
Okay, yeah. It's what I.
The closest comparison is 3-minute chess games.
Justin's like, yeah, I've
Tried a
basically
couple
done
posts,
cocaine.
yeah.
I played blitz chess once.
I had to get off it.
He's like, I was fucking addicted, man. That's serious.
It is. You can play for
Well,
hours.
this conversation got interesting. Chino Rheem here on the button. Jack 7 of diamonds raises to
2 points.
110K.
1 maybe I started with.
You have some chips now.
Chris Brewer in the big blind, 10-7 off. Elects
Start
to
off the
give it
FT,
up, and
ace
Chino's going to take
suited.
that one down.
Ace King O, raise call.
What do I get for these? 12.
More chips.
You have all 12?
Yeah.
Damn, I have 11. Let's hope
I have
had
12
the
as well.
most. You have 12 too? Damn.
Believe it or not, I used some yesterday.
Good for you.
Definitely an
Oh,
above
wait, I
average.
burned one. I lost one today. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, use one.
Negreanu put me in the tank. You did it. Doesn't happen too often.
Chris Brewer is enjoying
Yeah, that would
quite an incredible year on the felt. He's won more than $11.5 million so far this year.
Do that time.
Notably won 2 World Series of Poker gold bracelets this summer.
Live pro, man.
Yeah.
One of those was the $250,000 buy-in super high roller at the 2023 WSOP. He's had success pretty much from the start of 2023 till now. Some European Poker Tour caches, Triton Poker Series, USPO right here at the studio. A lot of stuff went his way at the World Series of Poker. And now we find Chris Brewer here, second in chips at the event number 4, Poker Masters final table. Kind of feels good too. I mean, Chris Brewer's been close so many times. He's endured some pretty bad beats in some huge spots, some really unfortunate bubbles, and some really big tournaments over the years. So seems like variance is finally coming back around, and coming back around in a big way for Chris Brewer, as he's having a simply incredible 2023 as Brock Wilson with a creative fold there. More than 5,000 viewers now on the YouTube stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in wherever you are joining us from. Let us know. Let us know where you're coming from. Hopefully we got a nice global audience here. If you would be so kind, please hit that like button, that thumbs up on the video. We're closing in on eclipsing the 500 likes mark. So let's get up over that and push onward to 1,000. This is a 1-hour final table preview, so we've only got about 27 minutes left or so, but let's see if we can hit that 1,000 mark. See if I can take it to the bosses and be like, hey, we got to do more free streams. We got to give the people more content. The better the numbers, the more we can do for you. Don't look now at the top of the screen, but Mr. Daniel Negreanu is back down very, very, very low. 2 big blinds. And it's all going in because he is in the big blind. So he's going to post 50K for the big blind ante.
Not good.
The other 50K in his stack is going out there for the big blind.
I'm
So
pretty sure we could call Paul over if he did that.
unless he
don't
gets a
think he
walk,
Do what?
Daniel Negreanu is going to
Like, if
be
you have 12
at
times,
risk
he's like
again
10
and
of them
looking
on a pre-flop tank.
for another double
Why
up.
not? I think you should be allowed to. If that's how you want to use your resources.
Yeah.
Allowed the what?
You guys better hit that like button if you want Daniel Negreanu to double up. We got to channel the energy as a community.
I did it on
That's
the
what we
bubble
got
when
to
I
do
think
here.
final table and I got
come
mad at
over
me.
and just.
We already got one. We got more than one double because we got a triple up.
Use it
Let's see if we can get more of the
Hasn't been
same
a
here.
time
Brock
to tell
Wilson
them
on the
that.
button
This is like
What is
with
four?
Your
ace-5
strategy, yeah.
of hearts
Part of
after
your deal?
Jonathan
Yeah.
Little
I
opened
think
the
you can't do it in
ace-6
a
offsuit.
non-time tournament.
from
I
an
think
earlier
you should
seat.
call it immediately, but yeah.
You look at these as a commodity.
Yep.
You use them how you please.
Yeah, they're just a resource.
Three bet coming here from Brock Wilson. Looks like 260
Did you look?
Little had
No,
made it
I was thinking
100K.
maybe on the river, but
Yeah.
like if it goes that way, but probably won't. I don't know why.
Remember, Daniel Negreanu is all in from the big blind here. He only had 100K left, so he had to post the 50K big blind ante. He had to post the 50,000
because of
chip
weekend.
big blind as
Five.
well.
Wow. Okay, that's good for me. Okay, that's a 3 across. That's good.
Pocket sevens.
Three
Little
o'clock.
got out of the way with the
Could be a
ace
pair.
six, so
Could be a pair or
7.
just live.
Hello. Get it in good. That's what
the
I
hockey sticks for the hockey fan. Daniel Negreanu at risk,
had a better hand versus that than I did.
No, I had ace.
looking to
did. Get an ace.
And a 6.
triple up again.
You're
here.
really screwed. I don't think you can win.
Brock Wilson only 1 over. 1 ace was folded already.
I break even now.
Yeah, that's true. I lost.
Can Kid Poker
I don't know. I think you're gonna win it.
stiff arm the
I think Daniel's
elimination
about to
once
quad.
more?
You think quad?
He's about to quadruple up his stack.
I mean, I got to.
Have you?
Like, I am the favorite.
You're like 90% or something.
Jack 10-3 on the flop. 1 heart.
Fun? You want the queen of hearts for fun?
Pretty safe for Negreanu so far. Wilson looking to hit 1 of 3 aces. Or 1 of 2 aces. Ace on the turn, though.
You get a little.
And Negreanu is up out of his
I guess
seat.
this is a good one to lose.
He
He sees the bad news.
Or not a flip.
The 8 of diamonds on the
All right.
river. That is
GG,
going
buddy.
to
Good luck,
do
y'all.
it for Daniel Negreanu. Eliminated here from event number 4 at the Poker Masters in 6th place. $54,600
in the game.
is what Negreanu takes.
Guy who's like big
He'll
DJ
grab
and
his
stuff.
belongings. He will head off to the cage and surely hop right into event number 5 that is
Volleyball to win. And, like,
running
that guy
now
really,
in the
like,
outer area of the
flop comes
studio.
7-7-2, and he's like, they haven't
Really
seen calls.
unfortunate
What do you
day
got,
here
Bobby?
today for Daniel Negreanu. Nothing going his way. There we see the chip counts for the remaining 5 players at the final table, presented by our friends at StormX, the exclusive cryptocurrency partner of PokerGO. Jonathan Little still up on top. Justin Saliba, the short stack and the only player below 1 million in chips, and Daniel Negreanu there was our first casualty of the day, $54,600 going his way. And he's putting $10,000 of that right back into play as he is hopping into event number 5 here at the 2023 Poker Masters. Yeah, so as I was saying, unfortunate day for Daniel Negreanu. Didn't really get anything going. Tried to run a big triple barrel bluff against Jonathan Little. Jonathan Little proved tall to the task, made the call, left Negreanu with 1 big blind. He was able to go from 1 big blind to 7 big blinds, but then after that, ultimately lost out. Got it in good though. Pocket sevens against ace 5 for Brock Wilson. Negreanu was forced all in from the big blind, and the ace on the turn sent Kid Poker out the door. Likely not the last time we'll be seeing
500?
Daniel Negreanu at the Poker Masters. Still plenty of poker to be played here. As we see Chino Rheem 3-betting to $500,000 after Chris Brewer opened
Here, I'll put these
with
outside so you
the
can
ace
see how
jack
many
off. The
chips I
blinds
have
are
left.
up now on this hand, 30,000, 60,000. So Brewer coming in with a raise to 130,000.
I've
Chino Rheem up to 500K with the ace king off out of the big blind. Action back on Brewer now. He does cover Chino Rheem on this hand. Now that Daniel Negreanu has been eliminated, who do you guys want to see win? Chino Rheem, Jonathan Little, Chris Brewer,
All in.
who is moving all in here, Brock Wilson or Justin Saliba. Chino Rheem with the quick call here. And once again, Chris Brewer has his chips in the middle, and he is dominating. This time it's against Chino Rheem. Chino Rheem with the ace-king. Chris Brewer with the ace-jack. More than 4.3 million is in the middle for a huge clash here. Winner of this pot will be the new chip leader at this final table. 10-5-3. Chino Rheem's ace-king remains best. Brewer is looking for a jack. 9 on the turn. Brewer still looking to hit a jack, and that's all he can find. King on the river, and Chino Rheem's going to win this
I
one.
don't want to see paint.
Double up and take the chip lead. Chris Brewer now down to just about 8 big blinds, 485,000.
2.135.
Yes, correct. 2.1. This is a 2.
Big double up there for Chino Rheem. He is now ever so slightly ahead of Jonathan Little, but for all intents and purposes, Rheem and Little are neck and neck at the top of the leaderboard. Chris Brewer tumbles all the way down to the bottom. He is currently the short stack now.
I'm small, right?
8 big blinds for Chris Brewer. 5 players remaining here in event number 4 at the 2023 Poker Masters, and they're guaranteed $72,800 right now. Here are some of the 7-figure scores on the resume for Chino Rheem. Some of the biggest and baddest events on the tournament circuit. PCA main event, WPT World Championship, the Epic Poker League, the now defunct Epic Poker League, WSOP main event, WPT 5 Diamond. Chino Rheem among the best when it comes to high buy-in tournament poker. Always seems to perform. Justin Saliba here, second shortest in chips.
All in.
He's going all in from the button with King 9 of clubs for 780K. Nothing there for Chino Rheem, nothing there for Jonathan Little, and Saliba's shove gets through. We are sending 3 annual PokerGo subscribers to play in the season-ending PGT Championship, and that PGT Championship has a $1 million prize pool that is a total free roll. All you have to do is become an annual subscriber to PokerGo. Head on over to PokerGo.com, scan the QR code on your screen, head to get.pokergo.com, enter that promo code DREAM20 so you can save 20 bucks on the annual plan. You better get in there soon because
400 now?
The final drawing
You look at my hands again?
for the annual subscriber giveaway is coming up at the end of this month of September. So you don't have too much time left to get in there, become a PokerGo annual subscriber, have a chance to win that PGT Championship seat. Of course, then you get 24/7 access to everything that PokerGo is doing over on PokerGo.com. High stakes poker, no gamble in the future.
I need the second.
As we see, Chris Brewer here is all in.
Part of the chess strategy.
Action folded to Jonathan Little in the small blind. As one of the big stacks, he moved all in to put the pressure on Chris Brewer in the big blind. Chris Brewer found the King 10 of hearts and made the call. King 9-5 here. Brewer maintains his lead, has a pair of kings. Jonathan Little picks up a pair of 5s. Brewer is 80% to double up here and get back into the mix. Turn card. 3 of spades. So Jonathan Little is looking for a 7 or a 5 to knock out Chris Brewer, and Brewer just wants to fade those 5 outs. Ace of hearts on the river, and that is going to give Chris Brewer the double up here.
I believe the button's here.
Chris Brewer now back up over 900K. Still the shortest stack remaining, but right there behind Justin Saliba, who's just ahead of him with 930,000. You are watching a 1-hour final table preview that we've got about 15 minutes left here. This is the event number 4 final table from the 2023 Poker Masters. Final table previews from here on out every single day at the Poker Masters series, but full streams available over on PokerGo.com. Today we've got the A-team of Jeff Platt and Brent Hanks on the call over there. A pleasure to listen to those two guys. So if you don't want to hear my annoying voice, head on over to PokerGo.com and check out Jeff and Brent on the call. Brock Wilson showing the 3 of hearts and tossing his hand into the muck.
You've been playing too much on the East Coast. That's your new thing.
I like it.
I call the other Dusty.
The winner of this tournament here is going to take home $218,400
They're not being bullied around.
and 218 points in the race for the prestigious purple jacket.
He could. He will.
The series leaderboard winner will be crowned the Poker Masters
Maybe
champion.
next month.
They will
You
win
go
that
win first,
aforementioned
that'd be-
purple jacket and then the $50,000 championship bonus. As things stand right now, atop the leaderboard is Lithuanian Vladis Tomasauskis, who has had an incredible start to the Poker Masters series. He won event number 1, he took 6th place in event number 2, and then he won event number 3. Those first 3 final tables, we did the full stream here on YouTube, so if you missed them, you can check them out on the channel. And go watch the runs had by a newcomer to the PGT here inside the studio, but it's great to see Mr. Tomasauskis here and making a big splash to start. He's got 500 points at the top of that leaderboard, as you see. Brock Wilson here shove blind versus blind against Justin Saliba and get it through.
6-7 suited.
Jack 9-0.
Anything with a 9 in it.
Anything with a 9, I like it. Yeah, seriously. And 7-4 suited.
Brock Wilson, poker
These are
player
all my-
out of New
all my
York,
favorites.
graduated from Fordham University. Former financial analyst. He has 1 PGT title to his credit, trying to go for number 2 here. And there you see that purple jacket that will go to the Caesar Series champion, excuse me. Jonathan Little's going to come in with a raise here under the gun, 125K with King Jack off. RMX Indiana, thank you for joining us. Shouted out all of our mods earlier to start the stream. Didn't see you in there that early, so if you were there, my apologies. Christy, Russell, RMX Indiana, Jimmy Bluffett, our valuable mods here on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for all the work that you do. Antonio Abrego, not a mod, but he's a pretty important person, staff photographer. What's up, Antonio? Just over 10 minutes here left on this 1-hour free preview stream here on YouTube of the event number 4 final table at the Poker Masters. Closing in on 900 likes. Let's see if we can get that up over 1,000. Close out strong here. I know we lost Daniel Negreanu about 10 minutes or so ago, but still a very good final table of some big names, very good players in poker. Chino Rheem, the current chip leader. Jonathan Little nipping at his heels, and these two are going to go to battle blind versus blind. King, King 3. Reem's got 9-7. Little's got the Queen 4.
Just quick, like 2-minute break.
75K is the bet on the flop from Chino Rheem.
Can't hold this.
Little's going to come along here. Queen high and a backdoor flush draw. 4 on the turn gives Little 2 pair. Rheem slows down on the turn here with the check.
That was disappointing.
125 is the bet from Jonathan Little.
Yeah, I didn't know.
500.
500.
Wow, check raise here from Chino Rheem up to 500K.
I think my hand's like.
Trying to really put it to Jonathan Little here. Jonathan Little correctly picked off a bluff. It was from Daniel Negreanu earlier today. It was a triple barrel bluff. Let's see if he can find it in him to pick off another bluff. He's at least going to stay around to see the river here. Does call the check raise. River card is the deuce of spades. Is Chino going to follow through? No, he elects to check. Little checks behind.
Three's good. 4.
Little's 2 pair, kings and 4s. Good enough to take it, and he is back into the chip lead. Well done, Jonathan Little. He's had to face some tough tests today. He had to face that triple barrel bluff from Daniel Negreanu. He had to face that check raise there from Chino Rheem. Both times, Little figuring it out. There you see the live tournament success for Jonathan Little, the current chip leader with 5 players remaining. 154 cashes, 2 7-figure scores, 11 6-figure scores, $7.7 million in winnings. A positive heads-up record too, 14-10. So if Little makes it to the final 2, pretty good chance that he's going to close it out.
This is a he's an author, bro, of how to do this shit.
I know, I know.
It's just like,
I know, he's the best.
how the hell are we ever going to beat that?
All right, action folds here. Too Little in the small blind, queen 7 off. He is going all in against Chris Brewer in the big blind. Brewer's got pocket 3s, but before he makes a decision, he's going to look at Justin Saliba stack, the other short stack, and
You have 780?
I believe so, yeah.
weigh the decision.
6, 7, 760, 870.
Brewer does give it up.
I needed 900.
And Little takes that one down.
Honestly, you needed a lot more.
What would you have done there, chat? You calling with those pocket 3s? Or are you going to toss them into the muck a little ICM like, you know? What are you going to do? Jonathan Little up over 4.8 million now. Very much in control of this final table. Chino Rheem second with just over 3.5 million, and then Wilson, Saliba, and Brewer rounding out the bottom of the leaderboard. 5 players remain. 91 entries began. 218,400 up top for the winner. Justin Saliba coming in here with a very committing raise from under the gun. Ace jack off. 520,000 comes in for. Action folds over to Chris Brewer. He puts all of his chips in.
I hope you have my favorite hand.
Saliba makes the call, and this time it's going to be Chris Brewer who's dominating his opponent. Chris Brewer with the ace-king, Justin Saliba with the ace-jack. Chris Brewer looks to be the player at risk by just 20,000 chips.
Like, good bailout. Good bail.
It could pair the board.
10, 3 deuce on the flop. Clean for Chris Brewer.
4 diamonds.
Got a couple things
looks to score the double up here. Queen on the turn.
Now it reverses. Same thing.
Saliba now looking for a king to make a straight. His jack is dead because Chris Brewer would make a straight. 4 on the river, and that is going to give Chris Brewer the double up.
He's back.
And leave Justin Saliba with what I believe is just 20,000 in chips. So
that should be 760.
2/3 of a small blind left for Justin Saliba, and he was under the gun on that hand. So this next hand, Justin Saliba will be all in as we close in on the final handful of minutes here for our 1-hour free preview. Here is a look at the 2023 PGT leaderboard. Chris Brewer in second place, trailing only WSOP main event champion Daniel Weinman. Isaac Paxton in third, Stephen Jones and Adam Walton rounding out the top 5. Jones and Walton were the second and third place finishers respectively in the WSOP main event. Still a lot of season left. We have this entire Poker Master series. We've got Super High Roller Bowl. In October, we've got PGT Mixed Games and the PGT PLO series. We've also got the first ever Super High Roller Bowl PLO.
Could have had a king.
Tons of poker left.
Oh yeah, that too, obviously. Obviously. You would have played a king exactly the way you played it. I fold. I would have played a king.
5 minutes left here in this free 1 hour preview of this final table. If you guys want to watch the remainder of it, plus catch everything else that's happening at the Poker Masters, become a PokerGo subscriber today. Head on over to PokerGo.com.
But a little 1.2.
Don't say I didn't give you a deal.
I think I win the pot.
Use the promo code DREAM20 to save $20 off
Maybe not.
an annual subscription.
I think I do. But I gave up.
Monthly and quarterly plans also available.
Yeah. When you
The
call
best deal will
twice
be
in,
if you pick up an annual plan.
What you gonna do?
Use the promo code DREAM20.
A king and some 4s.
Yeah.
Brewer here raises on the button
Very
with ace
live,
king
actually.
off. Isolates against Justin Saliba, who's on from the big blind.
What do you mean? You're live.
Saliba's got live cards.
I'm
Jack
usually
6
gonna
of
be live, I
clubs against the ace
You
king
don't
for
want to
Brewer.
see an ace or king in your hand.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just thinking that.
You can flop him dead.
It's a weird spot.
It's possible.
I thought, yeah, I don't know what it is.
Maybe I just made
The possibilities are endless.
I thought it was.
I think I played a few jams. Not this hand. This hand's too good.
I don't know. There's nothing.
You can't make quad 6s.
There's nothing.
No, you cannot.
Weird spot.
Oh man.
Oh, no.
Oh, maybe you can't make trip 6s.
No, I don't think you can. I think I folded 6-8.
Wow, that's what I folded.
Weird.
Yeah. But you can't
4-3
make
deuce
straight.
here on the flop. One club.
Cool.
That would be a
Saliba
club.
still behind, but
Just put a club out there.
he's probably seen worse flops in this sort of situation. Saliba looking for a jack 6 or a 5. A deuce on the turn is not what he needs, so still in need of a jack 6 or a 5. 10 outs, although I believe one player folded a 6 already. 10 on the river, and that is going to do it for Justin Saliba. He is going to be the 5th place finisher, $72,800 for him. The 4 players remaining now guaranteed $91,000.
Can't keep you down for long.
Playing down to a winner, $218,000 up top for the champion of this event. If you want another shot to get into the PGT Championship $1 Million free roll, visit pgt.com/gleam or scan the QR code on your screen. That's going to bring you to a free giveaway, a free social media giveaway. All you got to do is complete some various tasks such as retweet a post on Twitter or X. I kind of refuse to call it X, but we'll do what we do. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel, that sort of thing. And every time you do one of those tasks, you'll be given virtual raffle tickets. We'll be doing the drawing at the end of this month. And a winner will be flown out to, will be invited out to Las Vegas to compete in the season-ending PGT Championship $1 Million free roll. He'll compete against some of the best players in the world for a $500,000 first place prize. So don't sleep on that giveaway. Totally free to enter. Little here raises 9-5 of clubs.
How much is that?
And Wilson has ace king off, and he's 3-betting.
I'm from the 305, not the 315.
$950 likes now on the video. Let's try and get us up over 1,000. We only got a minute or two left here on this free 1 hour preview before we send things over to Jeff Platt and Brent Hanks on PokerGo.com for the remainder of this final table. So hit that like button on your way out the door, on your way over to PokerGo.com to check out the remainder of this one. Appreciate you guys tuning in here on
area
YouTube.
Code for Miami.
Miami? Okay.
I'm not
Wilson's
actually from there.
going
I
to take
just lived
that
there for a
one
long
with
time.
a 3-bet.
I'm from LA.
That's why I was confused. I thought you were California.
Yeah, I am. I'm from LA. And
I was trying to figure out what California area code.
There's a lot of LA area codes, so it's just like I don't even know which one I would be considered from.
I'm 760.
Yeah. 714. There's just so many.
619 is the classic San Diego one, but that's like Reggie Bush always wore it on his helmet.
323s. There's a lot of them.
Oh, Chris, we got the spot.
Man, I'd have a lot of chips if I just folded an ace and a jack. Oh well.
This is the like silly page on the
250.
I just can't let you just. I can't. I just can't.
Call.
I did not choose this for that, you know?
Just with that one. I'm slightly afraid I torched it, but
Check.
base check.
yeah.
Rheem and Little, another blind battle here.
And you cover it.
Seen them go to war before in the blinds.
I'm opening super wide. And
It's just if you have all the way down.
That may look like an innocent flop, but both players have connected
I'm still in the tournament with 9 blinds. I don't think
fairly nicely here. Rheem checks with his top pair of fives. Little bets 300K with bottom pair and an open-ended straight draw. Rheem makes the call. 9 on the turn. Pre-flop action in this one saw Rheem limp in from the small blind, Little raise to 250K, and Rheem made the call. Check. Bet 300K on the flop from Little. Call from Rheem, bringing us to the turn. Check, check. 10 on the river. 10 of diamonds. Backdoor diamonds do come in. Rheem has the check mark here as long as he doesn't fold. He checks. Little checks, and this time the blind battle is going to go to Chino Rheem. All right, this next hand here is going to be the final hand of this free 1 hour preview. My name is Donnie Peters, and I really want to thank everyone for tuning in. The remainder of the final table can be watched over on PokerGO.com.
Yep, thanks.
Thank
Use
you.
the promo code DREAM20 for $20 off a new annual subscription. Monthly and quarterly plans also available.
I mean, it's a lot.
The best deal will be promo code
How long is
DREAM20
the level?
applied to a new
40
annual
minutes?
plan.
Yeah. Right?
Sign up over at
We gained a few minute value, it's
PokerGo.com.
fine.
Yeah, right.
Once again, this is the final hand of this preview stream. 4 players remain here in event number 4. More than $218,000 to the winner. Chip leader Jonathan Little here.
Raise.
In the small blind, coming in with a raise to $200,000 with the 10-5 off. Chris Brewer has the 7-5 of hearts in the big blind. He's going to make the call, so maybe we'll see a fun one here on the final hand of the preview stream. Jack 10-4, 1 heart out there. Little flops, middle pair of 10s. Brewer doesn't really connect with this one. He does have that backdoor heart draw. Also has a backdoor straight draw. Cottonmouth King with the 99-cent donation. Thank you very much, sir. Going to apply that to a coffee right when I get off this preview stream. Little checks and Brewer checks behind. 7 on the turn, giving Chris Brewer a pair of 7s, although he is still second best to Jonathan Little, who has a pair of 10s. Check from Jonathan Little. 1,000 likes on the video. Appreciate you guys. We're just closing super strong. Couldn't be more thankful for all of you. Hopefully you'll join us over on PokerGo.com, where Jeff Platt and Brent Hanks are on the call. Chris Brewer is going to take this opportunity to bet. 200,000 is the wager. Jonathan Little makes the call. No one's been able to bluff Jonathan Little so far at this final table, and this looks like it's going to be very much the same result. 6 on the river. Little gets the check mark as long as we get to showdown here. Again, this will be the final hand of this free preview stream. Little checks, Chris Brewer checks behind, and Little's pair of 10s is going to take it. And with that, I will send all of you off to PokerGO.com to catch the remainder of the event for final table stream here at the 2023 Poker Masters. My name is Donnie Peters. Appreciate everyone who tuned in today. Fun one so far. 4 players remain. Now get your butts over to PokerGO and watch Jeff Platt, or listen to Jeff Platt and Brent Hanks call the remainder of this one. We'll see you tomorrow.
$125.